Alright, hello everyone, Babylon here. Welcome to episode 34, Icarus Big Shot in Icarus here. Uh, this one here, we had a little issue. We started the mission and everything seemed fine. Uh, we did part of it, and then all of a sudden it was almost like there wasn't any animals on the map. And you'll see here in a little bit. I showed some of it running around trying to find animals. It wasn't like it was before. Usually you can run through and be animals everywhere, but all of a sudden there just wasn't any animals. So I didn't realize that. I thought it might have been part of the uh, part of the quest or something that was going on, but come to find out, that was not the case because I wound up getting wore out. I mean, I spent almost 3 hours running around trying to get all the trophies and stuff that were required. And yeah, you see me look around the map. To me, it sounded like in multiple places, and it was just one spot. And I don't know what happened, but this base here also disappeared. It wasn't on the map anywhere. I thought it despawned or something, or something bad happened. I thought I lost it, but we didn't lose it. It just we had to wind up leaving the game. And I didn't. I just got frustrated after I died. I got so focused on just running and wasn't paying attention and ran right off the cliff and died. Uh, but we got back up there and I decided to just take a break from it. And then I was gone for like 30 minutes. I went put my character back into character select. And when I loaded back in, well, all the animals were back. So was the base. So if you had that same issue, I think that's all you have to do as well. It's just simply leave break into character select. I don't know if you have to be off for 30 minutes. I mean, I took like a 15, 20-minute nap, and then got up and ate a sandwich, and then went back in to play the game, and everything was fixed. So I did build me a small base here, so I wouldn't have to go back and forth that far, because you had to deliver the stuff to this one here. And as you can see, the trophies, I think it was 22 deer trophies, 20 bear trophies, and 12 buffalo, I believe that's what that says. But and one black wolf trophy. Uh, but I did black wolf first, and I think that might have glitched it or something. Maybe not, but who knows? I mean, it's weird. It could be because I fought the boss right off the bat. But at the end of the day, I mean, we figured it out anyway, got it done. But yeah, it's going to be roughly about 18, 19 minutes of me running around. You'll you'll see here. See, I even started noticing here that cause I could have sworn there was an animal there before, but I was kind of questioning what was going on there. But I went ahead and, like I said, I went and did boss first, and of course, Icarus stormed right off the bat. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt kind of weird because I didn't really know if I should set up a geyser deal here in the forest because you will get bears to attack to get 20 bears quickly. Uh, but like I said, I didn't. I just went ahead and just built a small base here anyway. Nothing real big or anything. But I tore it all back down when it was over with and went back down and found my base again. So keep that in mind when you're doing the mission. If you go on one grid, finding one animal, and then go to the next grid, and there's no animals in that whole entire grid, just just remember you might want to just log out into to select character and then come back into it. But and that will reset all the animals and everything for you to hunt. But other than that, I mean, it's a lot of hunting involved. Those bears were tearing me up for some reason. I couldn't get that spin away from them. Down very well, or where you just run past them instead of taking the hit. No matter what, seemed like, no matter how hard I tried, I kept getting hit. And there's a couple of them that would work. I just couldn't understand why it was giving me such hell. But at the end of the day, we got it. We got the mission done. just keep that in mind. Yeah, and of course my animals, as always, they're in the way there, you know. But luckily though, I think he didn't get stuck on that one. But I had to pull him up far enough to where he can get away, so I can not have to worry about them getting hung up in the building section there. Uh, yeah, I mean it was a lengthy quest. I wasn't going to. I showed some running around. You'll see what I mean about animals not being around. And then when I took my break and I came back in, you'll see all the animals, like you normally would see. Uh, but first things first, you want to get your base down, and 'cause you have to have the trophy, which requires the workbench. I think you had that workbench, yeah, which I put down here. But like I said, I need to figure out a way to do the bases. I think I decided what I was going to do is I was going to grab 2 solar panels and just put 2 solar panels with the outpost bases there, so that way they have power. And I was just going to put the high-tech stuff in there and just run all of it off those 2 solar panels with one battery backup, so you can work at night. But I think that's what I just decided to wind up doing when this is all said and done, and I'll probably get that done next week or this coming week. And we are going to do I think I'm going to post that on Saturday, like a bonus type deal video where farming those erotics and enzymes and stuff, exotics and stuff, not erotic, exotic. I guess you can tell where my mind's going. But yeah. Other than that, everything's been going good. Other than that one little glitch, hopefully everybody else is doing pretty good, especially with all the chaos that's going on in this world right now. But we're going to try to. Man, I think I was going to try to double up some of these if they're small enough. I don't know whether to save the recording until I get another one that's small enough, and then combine them together and put out just one video. Just say it's episode like 30, 35, and 36, and explain the missions, and then let that go at that. Uh, yeah, I just can't make my mind up whether I want to do that, because like I said, I think that's what happened to episode 27. I think I accidentally, when I tried to put them together, that I lost it, and I just can't seem to find it. I know something's on my computer because my gigabytes are not back down where they were when I deleted the excess stuff out of the machine after I get finished doing this. Even the main video didn't have it on there, because you use the same video if you run 2 missions back to back. For some reason, that thing was completely gone as well. So I ain't exactly sure what I did to cause that. So, but something's still on the computer. I have to figure out what it is, and hopefully it's episode 27. It doesn't take near as much up like the full recording did, but it's on there somewhere. I just got to figure out where it's at. That's all there's to it. And here I'm just going to try to make some room and stuff, and find out everything I'm going to wind up needing for the bench, so I can get it placed down. And there was something else I had to make too. Oh, a carpenter's bench for the refined wood for the trophies. I had to wind up making that too. But at the end of the day, I mean, see that one animal usually, there you go. You see how all that stuff was red, error, and I didn't even catch that. I should have just logged out of the game right here and then. I probably would have done the whole mission very quickly. But now that I just saw that, can't believe I didn't watch it in my first overview when I was editing the video. But yeah, it was nuts. It was just simply nuts to see that happen. I don't think I had any issues with any mission that I did until this one here. And I'm not exactly sure what caused all that. The fact is that I'd been on the server for quite a while working on other stuff or what. So But I do know it kind of freaked me out. Like I said, I just built that outpost base and had all that stuff in there, and then turned around when I went over there to check it out. I was going there for something. I can't remember exactly why I was going over there, but I went over there and then the base wasn't there, so that had me worried at that point. But no, actually, just when I went by there when I first when I died and I was on my way back up, I was going to stop there through the night and then turn around. It wasn't there, so I had to go ahead find a cave to get into. And here's that first well. This one here is not the one you're supposed to do. It's that red area up there where that red skull's at. But they were here, so we went ahead and did it. Took the boss fight on it. Got some extra wolf parts and stuff to go. And that's some of my lovely shooting stuff happening going on there. I'm so awesome at it. You know what I mean? Look at that biomass and all. Ain't nothing wrong with all that, right? See, this is already 11 minutes in, but yeah, I even allowed everybody to see that I actually died and all, so that's still in the video. I think it's still in the video. But went up and got this other boss wolf. You can see how far away it is. We'll probably, yeah, we're going to transition over there to it. We're not going to sit you and make you watch me go all the way across there. But yeah, and there was another deal too. I mean, I couldn't get my animals after the mission was over with to drink water from the river. I had to went back over to make sure the base spawned back in, and it did, and they were able to drink there. But that was weird. Altogether, hands down, it was just flat out weird. Wasn't right, man. Shouldn't have been like that. There, I was looking at my husky. There, he was bugging me. But and there I died. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, holy crap. I wasn't paying attention to health or nothing. I was kind of frustrated at that. And this also found out I forgot to reset my bed. So I had to randomly respawn. And of course, you got to take your time doing everything. But yeah, I paid the price for that. So I made several mistakes in that. Hopefully y'all learn from my mistakes so y'all won't make the same ones. But we had to respawn and run up and change back. I won't show all that either. I mean, that was just a long journey on foot. But yeah, I was kind of frustrated about that. But I stopped by and grabbed another set of armor and another weapon and headed back up there. Got back up and got my stuff. And this is where I actually finished everything. That's when I took my break and came back, and I was able to get everything real quick. I mean, the animals were back in place where they were at. And that's my suggestion to everybody. I mean, if you have that ill issue, just make it quick. Just go ahead and exit out and then come back in, and that should fix it. Like I said, I was offline, or I wasn't playing the game for like 30 minutes until I came back in. Like I said, I went and took a nap for about 15 minutes, made me a sandwich. Then I came in and started up, and then all the animals are here. And then I think after this, I had one more bear head I had to go get. But yeah, there's quite a few. Yeah, there's where I went and took my break, and then I had to come back in and finished it all everything up and got my last bear. And there he is. Here in a minute you'll see. He just out there wandering around, looking around at everything, and he saw me from such a distance. Now before that, I mean, it was like you're seeing one animal per grid. I mean, it was unreal. And I know that bear's around here somewhere, just because I know this is where he almost killed me there. Which reminds me that he already saw me. I'm just tanking everything that he was giving me. I tell you though, that was, like I said, it was frustrating, but at the same time, you know, it was just havoc. You know, to have that kind of issue. But yeah, all I gotta do now is just go back and make the trophy, and then put the trophy back in. See, you can hear many different type of animals now for some reason. Then of course I'll let you see all the trophies and everything in there. Yeah, I wish they would have stacked. It probably made things a little bit more simpler, you know. I should have just waited for that last one there. All those trophies. That's a lot of coziness too going on through there. And to be honest with you, I don't know why I try to straighten all that out to keep everything even. I should have just put it in there and be done with it. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for being so short there. I had that issue, but at least now you know if you have that issue, you can simply just load out and then come right back in and fix it. Now, I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like or subscribe. Leave a comment. Hey, we'll catch you on the next one now. Peace out.
Well, put a bow on it, because you're done here. Sinatai are gonna be happy with you, which is good. Trust goes a long way with